Like we have the experience of just like going through, like we said earlier, like those ups and downs. They mattered a lot. I don't know why you're laughing at me, man. Nick is laughing at me, dude, because I have gum on my goggles, man. I don't know what you mean. This is normal. I'm just playing Splatoon, dude. This is paintball. Bird up.
Reaper no shift, Reaper no fade, Reaper no fade.
Stage 1, we played the London Spitfire, and they beat us 4-0. It wasn't even close, so they beat us really hard. So we definitely wanted a revenge match right here. They were looking like not that great in Stage 4, but over the course of the year, they had been up and down. You know, you didn't know what Spitfire you're gonna play. Either they were playing really good, or they were playing like a lower level. So going into that, this was our scariest week yet. So we had a lot of preparing to do.
I think the fact that, you know, we assumed that we'd be a better team coming into 2-2-2 after, you know, after the hero locks and all that kind of stuff.
Keep going when you don't have lamp here.
I think we knew that we'd just be better overall. I think every team thinks that though at the same time, so a lot of things have changed from, you know, our team environment, from, you know, us playing our best heroes and stuff like that. So I mean, just a lot of it's just, we've done a really good job adapting to the new meta.
그러니까 일단 스테이지 3까지는 그 3-3-9였는데 그때 솔직히 약간 그 팀 합이 좀 개판이어가지고 딱 중간 정도밖에 못했던 것 같고, 그냥 스테이지 4는 뚜뚜투고 애들이 다 열심히 해주니까 계속 연승 이어나가는 것 같아요.
We had a pretty nice synergy in this match. Like everyone played good, so it was pretty easy for us.
Going into the London game, I wasn't really sure what to think of them. You know, we just stuck to the fundamentals and what makes us good and played our game. Of course, everybody knew what sort of implications that match had. Obviously, it's another step for us in an undefeated stage, while also, more importantly, gives us the boost that we need to make it into top 6.
일단 뭐 저번 주 경기가 저희 스테이지 4 경기 일정 중에 제일 빡센 두 팀이었는데 그 팀들만 올라가면 뭔가 6등 갈 수 있는 확신이 있어가지고 좀 더 열심히 한 것 같아요.
The biggest thing for us was that the Spitfire was 16-11 going into this. They were 6th place. It was their last game of the stage, right? And to get above them later in the stage, because we were 13-12 going into this match, we needed to beat them so we could go maybe 16-12 at the end of the stage, you know, like looking forward. So the players didn't realize it that much yet, because we don't try to like put that pressure on them like you have to win this game for the standings, you know. We just have to win this game for ourselves.
Am I frozen? I'm dead. I got your prize.
Go baby.
We kind of just like take each game by game anyway, so it doesn't, no matter like the level of hype or whatever of the game, we just keep going in like with a level head. I think we've really developed that from homestand when we played in Atlanta.
일단 저희가 경기장만 가면 애들이 기분이 되게 좋고 뭔가 분위기가 되게 많이 살아나서 좀 뭐 실력이 배로 뛰어나는 것 같아요.
We were 9-12 going into stage 4. I think we were like 14th place somewhere, so not great. And then going out and winning every single match so far, and then going 5-0 is like crazy. Just lets our players know that if we just play as a team, play together, and then play to win, that we can beat anyone and make a legendary playoff run.
So Baby Bay, with the help of Dogman, will go finish off Binocean as he's going to use a Death Blossom here in the corner as he's pushed up.
Very aggressive, but it works out.
Not looking good for Atlanta.
They try and throw a Blizzard down, but the Spitfire are unbothered by it. They move back to the point. Prophet missing Baby Bay now, trying to go for the Death Blossom. He gets gestured by the self-destruct. He's able to dodge that too. Strong poke. Ice block from Erster. Prophet is frozen solid, and Binocean is in deep trouble. The Atlanta Reign started way behind in this round, but now they look like they're poised to take it away. Binocean is the last hope for the Spitfire, and he's off the point! Every remaining player on the Spitfire is vulnerable to him. Birdring! The chain whip comes out from FRD as Birdring tried to go for a Death Blossom. I think he wanted to drop down with it.
All the players like felt at that point oh, the series is over, you know, we were doing really well. We were 2-0, 2-0 on 2 maps. So our goals as coaches in that halftime was just like making sure all the players know that we still have to play our game plan. We still need this win, you know, it's not over yet.
They're going to try and use it to keep everybody alive. They're actually forcing Atlanta to invest a little bit more into this fight, keep the payload rolling.
Oh! Through Transcendence? Looks like it. Fury goes down, even with the healing of Zenyatta. And there was an amplification matrix thrown down there by the Spitfire. They committed so much to that fight. London, Popo takes him down. Now the Rain are cooking with gas. Prophet removed. Maybe didn't see Enlair there, and the Spitfire trying to die on the cast.
It did enough, though.
FRD coming back in, but as a Doomfist, Asta returns to the fight with a flourish that produces a fist of 5s. And now Prophet's going to be stuck in the back corner. The whole hog finishes the job on the Rain. Hold now an unassailable lead in this series. It will be at least a 3-1. But it's a little bit too late with his Transcendence. And now with the amplification matrix in play, the Spitfire need to be extra careful. There's no shielding, no chance.
So going into stage 4, everyone thought London Spitfire will be a top 4, top 3, top 2 team, you know? So them coming in and not being as good as people expected them to be, beating them in that head-to-head matchup is a really big thing for everyone's confidence, because it shows that, you know, even if you were the last year's champion, if you get outworked or other teams work harder than you, or, you know, you just do better than them on the day, that any team can beat any team.
Winning that match was like a pretty good weight off everybody's shoulders, I think. And, you know, securing that win, which was the hardest match out of the remaining 3.
I thought it would be like the hardest game for us against London, but it was just 4-0 for us. So we are still on our way to top 6, and our next games against Dallas and Boston, we need to win it.
We're a different team as a whole. We've gone through like the hardships of being a really good team, but being new. We've gone through like, there's so much stuff that we did, we lost as a team for a long time. So we've kind of just gone through the motions in very quick succession, luckily. So I think just through our experience as a team now, we should be fine against those 2 teams, because we won't, you know, overestimate them. We also won't underestimate, you know, the weaker opponents.
So I think what's really important for us is that we do not underestimate the Dallas and the Boston Uprising, and we make sure that even though they are at the bottom right now, we still bring out our top game, because they have nothing to lose, right? So we need to make sure that we come in not underestimating them and just having fun as a team, and then taking those matches just as serious as we did this week.
They're gonna show Erster, watch. Erster Blade? Yeah.